Hi, says Ryan again. I was looking around for something inspiring to tell you today. So another inspiring story. So I was reading and I read a couple of stories, but one of them that stands out, and that's the one I'm going to tell you about right now. I'm not sure if this was like how long ago this story was, but it was like way back in the day when things wasn't the way how it was right now. But anyways, there was a story was about it's about a little girl. They lived on what they call sharecrop farm back then. They are tenants. They rent parts of the land, and they work the land, plant food and so forth. And it happened that her mom ran out of money, and she told the daughter, the little girl, to go ask the landlord for 50 cents. She, you know, followed the orders. Her mom told her, to go get the money, and she, you know, moved into action. When she got there, she opened up the door, walked in. The gentleman was grinding wheat at the time with he and his nephew. They were in an old mill. Daughter, he asked, he barked at the kid roughly, what do you want, and the kid told him that, hey, my mommy said send her 50 cents, and he was like, no, I will not do it, in an angry voice. The kid, then he told the kid, no, you run on home. He was still working hard, busy, so engaged in his work. He didn't realize that the kid was still there. She didn't move. And then he looked up, barked at her roughly, and, she tell her, hey, run on home, or else I will take a switch to you. The little girl told him, yes, sir. Then she didn't budge. She stood there still. She stood her ground. He got angry, got upset. He's known for having a fierce temper. He picked up one of them barrel staff, started moving towards the kid to, thinking he was gonna give her a, beating or something like that. And when he got close to the kid, she stepped one step towards him, looked up in his eyes, and screamed at him on the top of her shrill voice. She screamed at him, and said, "My mommy said, to send her the 50 cents." At that moment, something happened. At that moment, where that man, he wasn't angry anymore. He wasn't upset anymore. He wasn't thinking about whooping that little kid anymore. He put the barrel staff down, dipped in his pocket, and take out 50 cents and gave it to the kid. And the kid looked him in the eye and back, just step back towards the door and then leave the scene. So, moral of the story is when you set a goal, despite the obstacles you are facing, despite people are telling you no, no doesn't mean no all the time. No just means not yet. Like in this kid's case, she waited along. She waited out. He told her no, and she just waited out, and she eventually got the money. So set a goal, and when you show up, the person might say, if it's somebody who you have to go through to get to where you want to get to, or get to the object you want to get to. In this case, it was money for, this little girl came to get the money for her mom. So if the person says no, don't just, you know, um, go back into your little shell or wait up there and go back again. Or you stood there and wait until that person, you know, recognize that you're not gonna leave until you get what you want, because that's what she came for. She came for the money and she got the money, you know. So I love the story. Was a that sounds like something I will do. I show up for something, the person says no, and I'm being like, all right, I'm not gonna leave until you give me what I came here for, because I set the goal. I made my mind up already. I have the desire for whatever I came for. Now you give me what I want. That give me what give me what I came for. And so I love that story. I thought it was a great story. So there you go. You out there who are setting goals. You who are setting goals. So you set your goal and you execute. And despite whatever is going on, whatever obstacle you are facing, don't worry about it, because eventually those obstacles will remove themselves over a period of time, when you be persistent and consistent, and in moving towards your goal. So I like the story, and I think it was a great story. So I think I would share that with you guys today. So thank you very much for listening, and I am Officer Rayon, and I will talk to you soon. You guys take care and have a blessed day.